please let me borrow your gold scarf.
Elizabeth.
No, I promise. Nothing will happen.
That's what you said when you borrowed my suede boots to go horseback riding.
Yes, but I got all the mud out.
No, you didn't. And that wasn't all mud.
Major, I want to borrow Mom's scarf and she says no. What do you think?
Well, I think that it's your mother's scarf and I'm staying out of it.
Thank you, John.
Mom, how can you say no after you wrote that great article on prisons?
I'm sure you're making a point, and I have no idea what it is.
My point is that you said convicts can be reformed and deserve a second chance. Well, what about your very own daughter?
Got you there, Paul.
I thought you were staying out of it.
I'm sorry, I just slipped for a minute.
All right. I'll give you one more chance.
Thank you.
But be extra careful. That's the one the Major gave me for my birthday.
You're letting her borrow that scarf?
Wednesday. Bear Claw Day, my favorite.
Thank you, sir. I've tried to implement a baked goods schedule that will please everyone.
Well, you've succeeded, Gunny. Bran Muffin Monday, Jelly Donut Tuesday, Bear Claw Wednesday, Bagel Thursday, and assorted Cookie Friday.
Gunny, you had a chance to finish that memorandum for the chief of staff?
Yes, sir.
And the itinerary for the Japanese VIPs?
Yes, sir.
And have you sorted today's mail?
No, sir. It's not food in the mailroom, sir. Hasn't been delivered yet.
Oh. Morning, sir.
Staff, I've got some good news. Oh, bear claws. Where does the week go? Anyway, Gunny is finally going to get some help around here. I've asked personnel to assign a sergeant to come in and assist you.
Assist me, sir? In what way?
You know, odd jobs, typing, filing.
Sir, you're suggesting that someone else touch my file, physically touch my files?
If I may, sir, Gunny does seem to have things under control here.
I know that. But due to our staff realignments, there are still a lot of personnel waiting to be reassigned. And we must put them to use. Perkins is due to report at 0930.
Well, the sergeant is already 10 seconds late.
Oh, good morning, sir.
Morning, Sergeant.
Gentlemen, Gunnery Sergeant Bricker? Sergeant Perkins reporting for duty. Sorry I'm late, but I heard there was a problem in the mail room, so I stopped off to pick up your mail. I also took the liberty of sorting it on the walk up.
How very thoughtful.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
Gunny Bricker will be showing you the ropes.
And I look forward to learning them, sir. At your service, Gunny.
I like your style. Have a bear claw.
Thank you, sir. Well, Gunny, what would you like me to do?
At the moment, I'm in the middle of a rather tricky report, so why don't you just enjoy your pastry and observe?
I'm all eyes.
Oh, Gunny, before you start, could you call Computer Center? My PC's on the fritz.
Yes,
I could make that call for you, sir. I mean, if it's all right with Gunny.
certainly.
Oh, gee, is there another phone I could use? I mean, Gunny is right in the middle of a tricky report.
Oh, well, why don't you use the phone in my office, Sergeant?
Thank you, sir.
See, it's already helping.
Boy, Sergeant Perkins is going to be nice to have around. She's so sweet and sunny. Perky.
Yes, sir. Such vital qualities in a Marine.
Morning.
Hi, hon. Polly, it's my toast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead and finish it.
Can't eat another bite. I'm so nervous about my interview with Jack Norwood.
With whom?
You wrote that bestseller, A Wolf Like Me.
Oh, yeah. Is that Kevin Costner's next movie?
No. It's a very highly regarded scientific study on wolf behavior and how it mirrors our society. Jack Norwood spent the last 6 years in Wyoming living with a pack of wolves.
No wonder you're nervous.
Morning, Mom.
Great suit. Thanks. And you know what would look really nice with it? That gold scarf you borrowed.
Oh, yeah.
Do you happen to know where it is?
Well, I gave it back to you, didn't I?
It's not in my scarf drawer.
Oh. Well, then I must have put it in one of your non-scarf drawers. I'll get it. Guys, you gotta help me find Mom's scarf.
Why?
Because I borrowed it and I don't know what I did with it.
No, I mean, why should we help you?
Because I'm offering a $5 reward to anyone who finds it.
Where'd you have it last?
Oh, I had it on when I got to the party.
You're sure and awfully early, Sergeant?
Oh, well, I just came in to proof this report Gunny typed up for the general. And it's a good thing I did.
Gunny made a mistake?
2 typos and a failure to indent.
Wow, that's a first. Let me see.
I've already corrected them, sir. I wouldn't want Gunny to look bad in front of the general.
Well, I'm headed into the general's office. I can take that.
Well, thank you, sir. Gunny?
Sergeant?
Isn't it a glorious day?
Well, what there's been of it, yes. What's all this?
Oh, I took the liberty of baking up a batch of my sticky buns for the office.
Sergeant, this is our bagel day.
Oh, well, now people have a choice.
People have a choice on Friday. Assorted cookie day.
I didn't realize you were on a snack schedule.
Sergeant, this is a Marine office. Everything is on a schedule. That's the way we do it. That's the way we like it. Morning, sir.
Morning, morning. As you were. Sticky buns, huh? Yum, yum. Nice change from bagels.
Thank you, sir. I made them myself.
Well, you keep up the good work, Sergeant.
Well, leave it to the general to try to make the best of a bad situation. Flowers?
Yes. I just love to garden. That way I can take fresh bouquets to the local shut-ins.
Yes, well, we're all ambulatory here. Hold it. Where's the report for the general?
Oh, I gave it to the lieutenant to take into his office. You'd already proofed it, hadn't you?
Well, of course, it was perfect. That's not the point.
Well, then, no harm done.
I think it's time that we had a sergeant-to-sergeant talk. Perkins, you're bright, ambitious, and eager to make a good impression. Now, there is nothing wrong with initiative, as long as you follow the chain of command. Anything you do in this office, you clear through me first. Putting your nose to the grindstone, following orders. That's the way to get ahead in the Corps, and the way to get along with me.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Gunny. There's nothing like words of wisdom from an old salt.
And?
Sir, I'm free now. Transcribe your notes for the general's briefing book.
Oh, I appreciate it, Gunny, but Sergeant Perkins has already volunteered for that assignment.
Really, sir? She didn't mention it to me.
Oh, she didn't want to bother you. She said you were snowed under.
Well, I was hardly snowed under, sir. I work through lunch, but then when don't I?
Well, maybe all that'll change now that Sergeant Perkins is on board. I tell you, that is one can-do kind of Marine. She squared away some space in the Chief of Staff's outer office and just set up shop.
Yes, sir. She's a go-getter, all right. Well, perhaps I'll just step across and see how she's managing.
Very good, Gunny. In.
Excuse me, sir. I finished transcribing your notes.
Oh, well, looks like you managed very well.
Yes, sir. Proofed, collated, and copied. I would have finished sooner, but I had to add toner to the copy machine.
Oh.
I'll transfer that to a disk for you, sir.
No need, Gunny. I have the disc right here. Shall I load it on your machine, sir?
Certainly.
Well, sir, if there's nothing else.
Oh, Gunny, since you worked all the way through lunch, why don't you take a break, Relax, do some PT, get out of the office for a while.
Well, thank you, sir. I wouldn't want to leave my desk unmanned.
Well, that's all right. Sergeant Perkins here. She can handle everything.
As you wish, sir.
Gosh, sir, Gunny seemed a bit miffed. I do hope I haven't stepped on her toes.
Oh, no, don't worry about Gunny. I mean, anything that'll make this office run more efficiently, she's behind it 100%.
Glad to hear it, sir. Oh, while I'm here, why don't I add a thesaurus to your spell check? I'm surprised Gunny's let you go so long without one.
Gunny?
Allergy, sir.
I'm trying to figure out a problem at the office.
What's the problem?
Oh, it's that new Sergeant Perkins that the general had brought in to help Gunny.
What? She's not very good. She's getting in Alva's hair.
It's worse. She's excellent, and she's getting in Alva's face.
Well, I can tell you what Jack Norwood would say.
No, Polly, we're talking about Marines. I don't think psychobabble from the Wolfman's going to help.
Okay, fine.
All right, I'm desperate. What would he say?
Well, first, you have to think of your office as a pack of wolves.
Polly.
Just hear me out. Alva is the dominant she-wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And Sergeant Perkins is the newcomer who wants to join the pack.
Yeah.
Now, the initial instinct of the dominant she-wolf is to kill the newcomer.
So far, I see the parallel.
But that's only her first instinct. What usually happens is they become familiar with each other's scents.
Uh-huh.
And eventually, they're able to peacefully coexist and work together, thereby making the pack even stronger.
So what Jack says is I should just kind of sit back and let them sniff around.
Right. Yeah. Just let nature take its course and everything will turn out fine.
What do you mean you want to transfer?
Well, sir, now that Sergeant Perkins is here to carry my load, I feel it's a good time to move on.
You given this very much thought, Gunny?
Most of yesterday evening, sir. Except for a break to wash the sands of Iwo Jima. It always clears my head.
Can't accept this, Gunny.
Why not, sir?
Because I think you're acting out of some sort of jealousy.
Beg pardon, sir?
Jealousy. Sergeant Perkins has invaded your territory and you don't like it.
With all due respect, sir, it's not a question of whether I like it or not. All of the officers are pleased with Sergeant Perkins' way of doing things. Clearly, I'm no longer needed here.
You're overreacting, Gunny. It's only natural that you would feel a little threatened, but... You know, this situation is not unlike, shall we say, a wolf pack.
And why would we say that, sir?
Just hear me out. Now, imagine yourself as the dominant she-wolf of the pack, and Sergeant Perkins is the frisky newcomer. Now, I'm the he-wolf. Who doesn't know what in the hell he's talking about.
Major?
Sir.
You won't believe this prototype of a new briefing book Sergeant Perkins just put on my desk. Look at this. It's got color coding, executive summary, backup data. I just love it.
May I see that, sir?
Say it. I want it implemented immediately. Gunny, where is Sergeant Perkins?
At my desk, sir, as usual.
Tell you, that Marine may have just earned herself another stripe.
This is the same book that she showed me yesterday afternoon. I told her then that it wouldn't work. It may look good on the surface, but it's going to take 3 times the man-hours to implement it. Cannot believe that she went over my head with this.
Well, sir, never underestimate a frisky newcomer.
General, have to talk to you about that briefing book. You too, Sergeant.
Later, Major. Want you to take a look at what the sergeant's been making.
Paper dolls, sir?
No, it's origami. She learned how to do it when she was an exchange student in Japan.
Really? It's a snap. I heard Lieutenant Holowachuk needed a centerpiece for General Craig's luncheon with the visiting Japanese diplomats, so I just thought I'd whip something up.
And you feel this is appropriate for a formal luncheon?
Oh, I realize it may seem modest, but the Japanese are offended by anything garish or ostentatious.
Great news, sir. I finally found a centerpiece for your luncheon. I borrowed it from Tokyo Joe's Bar and Grill. Perfect, wouldn't you say, sir?
I certainly would not. I have never seen anything so garish and ostentatious. Thank goodness Sergeant Perkins was here to spare us all an embarrassing faux pas, or whatever they call it in Japanese.
Shakaite kishe saku.
Oh, saku. Well said, Sergeant. With all your expertise, perhaps you could help me to prepare for this luncheon.
I'd be honored, sir.
Well, we're serving steak and baked potatoes. Is there going to be a chopstick problem?
Oh, she's an expert, all right. She sent me to Tokyo Joe's in the first place. That sneaky little paper folder.
I have a suggestion, sir. You hold her. I hit her.
Now, Gunny, Lieutenant, it's obvious that Sergeant Perkins is a very ambitious Marine who wants to go far with the Corps. I think we should do everything we can to help her. Oh, hi.
What is that?
Don't I even get a hi?
Not when you're carrying a sumo wrestler.
Gotta take that back to Tokyo Joe's.
Oh, gee, can't we keep it?
Hi, guys.
Well, Elizabeth, imagine seeing you walking into a room instead of running out.
Yeah. I guess I have been avoiding you lately.
I hope it doesn't have anything to do with my gold scarf.
Actually, it does.
You lost it. I knew you'd lose it.
Yes, and I feel really bad about it. So I got you this. I wanted to get one exactly like yours, but all they had was blue.
Elizabeth, the scarf I gave your mother was very expensive.
Tell me about it. Luckily, it was on sale. 50% off.
You only paid half what I did?
Elizabeth, from now on, my closet is off limits to you. I appreciate that you've used your money to buy this scarf, but that doesn't get you off the hook. Right, John?
50% off. Is it a second or something?
No, it's perfect. Just like the one you gave Mom.
But it's not the one he gave me. That was a gift that can't be replaced. Right, John?
Let me see those tags. Morning, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Oh, is it? Staff, I've got some bad news. Bran muffins. Just what I need.
You, said something about bad news, sir?
We've lost Sergeant Perkins. She was transferred over the weekend. Can you believe it?
Well, sir, we knew her time with us was only temporary.
Yes, but I didn't think it would be this temporary. Usually takes weeks to cut orders for a transfer. Only an administrative genius could have pushed the paperwork through the system this quickly. Oh, and another thing. She was given a personal escort to her flight, which was kept waiting until she arrived. Normally, only a general would get that kind of treatment. You'll never guess where they've stationed her. Iceland. Of all the godforsaken places, Keflavik, Iceland. Yes. Didn't you once say you had a friend up there, Major? On the commander's staff, as I recall?
Yes, sir. Colonel Sage.
Well, contact the colonel and tell him just what kind of a Marine he's getting in Sergeant Perkins.
Oh, consider it done, sir.
As difficult as this may be, we must buck up and do our level best to get along without her.
Aye, aye, sir.